Happy Friday and welcome to The Week, your source for news you don't need. I'm Chris Clark. Parents in the Chinese city of Xi'an were outraged this week over their children being publicly humiliated in school. A primary school forced underachieving students to wear green scarves in a move the school said would encourage them to grow like green plants. The school quickly ended the program after several complaints, but if it were up to me, there are a few people who deserve to be greened, like Ed Chan, the president and CEO of Walmart China. He resigned this week after his stores were met by a massive food scandal. The Chinese men's soccer team could use some green scarves as well. They've continued to fail on home turf and even lost to Iraq when the country was playing a man down. Famed singer Harry Belafonte should get a green neck after he was caught sleeping, or as he claims, meditating, during a live news broadcast to discuss his new book. For analysis on this and other live TV news blunders, let's consult Clark.
Harry Belafonte joining us live this morning from New York. Hey, good morning, Harry. Harry, wake up. Harry?
Yeah? Yes.
Wake up, wake up.
I can't hear anything.
Okay. This is your wake-up call, Harry.
There's nothing.
Okay, I'll tell you what.
Whoa.
We are going, he's meditating. He's taking a little nap. Taking a little nap.
See, the daylight hasn't
We
come
might
on.
he's okay. He is okay. Dale. He's okay.
The daylight hasn't come on.
We're going to check these things.
I've been doing this for quite some time now. I have never seen that.
Ah, the glorious things that can happen during a live news broadcast. Most of the time, things run smoothly without a hiccup. But every once in a while, we as viewers get lucky enough to get a gem of a video clip. Like this one, where a reporter delved into the world of grape stomping.
These are filled with Chamberson grapes, and the winner this Saturday who stomps the most juice will actually win an overnight stay here at Chateau Alon.
You ready?
You ready to try it?
Yeah, sure.
Let's go.
Not disgusting.
Let's
All right,
go.
you ready? Give us a 30-second time. Here we go. So what's the deal here?
There's a contest to stomp, and how are you measuring who does the best stomping? Whoever stomps the most juice wins an overnight stay, but it's not the only thing you can do. The measuring cups are down below, right? Measuring cups are down below. Right. So, and if you win, you get to stay Chateau Alon, and what else do you have going on? Well, first time you come to stay, you come and spend the day with me live music, eat international food,
Stop. Oh, I can't. Oh, stop. I can't breathe.
Ha! She kind of sounded like the Wicked Witch in The Wizard of Oz when she was melting. This next clip shows a reporter doing a story on a large population of birds. He probably should have guessed what was going to happen to him.
For over a decade, but recently they found that controversy has come home to roost in their very own backyard. An infestation of Canadian brown finches, which is a small bird. I guess I should have seen that one coming, huh?
Ugh. I have a horrible taste in my mouth just watching that. And then there's the classic argument between colleagues. Like this clip, where two news veterans have it out with one another.
The people who live there are not satisfied with this explanation.
Right. So what do you want now?
Well, if I have to teach you how to be a reporter, Ollie, I'll do that later.
Oh, why don't you do that later, Jim? I think the lady expressed herself, and you're not here, you're there. Is there any question you'd like me to ask her?
And no, I'll give you lessons on how to become a reporter later.
Well, I'll give you some lessons on how to be an editor, because I was your boss once.
Yeah, you were, and are no longer. How did that happen?
I wish I could have been in the room the next time those guys saw each other face to face. As always, if you want to check out full-length videos of these clips, make sure to follow us on Weibo at China Daily The Week. Back to you, Chris.
After seeing those videos, I'm glad we don't record this show live. Thanks, Clark. All right, guys, what's the next story here?
Rolling on camera too.
A couple in the U.S. is facing assault charges after punishing their daughter for attending a party without permission. As punishment, the girl's stepfather, who is part of a group of Renaissance enthusiasts, forced her to dress in armor and wield a wooden sword. The two battled for 2 hours until the girl collapsed from exhaustion. That's a pretty outrageous punishment, but could you imagine if her parents were Star Trek fanatics? Watching endless reruns of the Enterprise series would be torturous. Or what if they were beekeepers? They'd end up looking like this nut. Even worse, imagine having this UK man as a parent.
Jonathan McGowan has lived off a diet of roadkill for 30 years. You know, fallow deer, rat stir fries, owl curry. People are saying yuck in the studio.
People in our studio are saying yuck as well. What would ever possess someone to do something so gross, so disgusting, so vile?
Well, I believe it's a much better meat. It's totally organic, and otherwise it would totally go to waste.
I guess that kind of makes sense, you know. Maybe if they aren't on the road for too long, they might be okay, and it's free food. But no, this guy eats rats. He's crazy.
Well, surprisingly, rats are very, very delicious, and I'd never pick up a rat from a town or a city. These rats live in the countryside, they live natural lives, away from human beings, where they're eating berries and seeds and other kinds of natural food, and they're not carrying any diseases or bugs, and I eat them, and they are absolutely delicious, one of my favorites.
That's it. I'm sold. I eat McDonald's at least once a week, and who knows where that meat comes from. Odd news is sort of our specialty here on The Week. Our reporters spend countless hours each day searching for the best odd news stories from around the world. And here they are in 30 seconds. Exotic animals were running wild in the American state of Ohio on Wednesday. After escaping a wild animal preserve, police were forced to shoot and kill more than 40 animals, including lions, tigers, and bears. Sounds like the Wizard of Oz. The deputy director of a cancer institute in Tianjin, China, blames the rising rate of breast cancer in the country on China's increasingly Western lifestyle, its opening up policy, and economic growth. Fishermen in the Gulf of California caught a shark with one eye in the center of its head. I wonder if it has powers like Cyclops from X-Men. That's our show. Make sure to tune in next week to see how we're celebrating Halloween. And follow us on Weibo to get all the odd news you may have missed. For all of us here at The Week, thanks for joining us.